Hello everyone, it is my pleasure to address you today and reflect on the progress Generation Democracy has achieved in 2024. This year has been an incredible journey of growth, collaboration and impactful activities across the globe. From GMAB Assembly setting the stage for innovative leadership to our regional activities, empowering young leaders to lead the democratic processes, Generation Democracy has remained steadfast in its mission. Our collective efforts has amplified voices of young leaders, advanced democratic values, and strengthened partnerships that will pave the way for sustainable impact. As we continue to grow and extend our network, we are reminded of the power of coming together to create tomorrow's democracy today. Now it is my pleasure to introduce my colleague from Zimbabwe, Wellington Pakaimani, who will talk about the membership growth and achievements that we have made this year.
2024 has been a great year as we thrive for a just and democratic world. As we near the end of the year, I'm filled with hope and pride as I reflect on our incredible journey at Generation Democracy. This year we have welcomed 181 new members, and our 2024 winter membership drive brought together 500 applications, which is our greatest ever. We've expanded to 16 new countries, bringing our total membership to 388 from 95 nations. This network is not just a collection of numbers, but it's a powerful force for positive change. Each voice in our network represents commitment to shaping the future of democracy and championing youth leadership.
Of the 7th Annual Global Summit, which we hosted in Warsaw, in Poland, bringing together 40 youth leaders from 29 countries, all united in their commitment to addressing the most pressing global challenges. Guided by the GMAB Global Summit Task Force, the agenda was shaped by participant feedback and 2023 global priority maps. Keynote speakers including U.S. Special Envoy for Youth Adi Finkener, Afghan parliamentarian in Excel Nahid Farid, and USD Assistant Administrator Robert Jenkins inspired participants by sharing insights on youth engagement, human rights, and democracy. Throughout the summit, participants engaged in panels and sessions tackled issues like youth engagement in elections and promoting rights in conflict zones. To ensure a comprehensive experiences, practical practicum sessions were held where participants gained valuable skills in personal branding and leadership from experts like former US diplomat Michael Messi and Interaction Press Secretary Mitch Msekwet. The summit concluded with a powerful declaration, marking the return of a tradition last seen in 2019. This declaration outlines strategies and commitment for youth-led initiatives, offering a roadmap for change in communities around the world. Additionally, celebrating Generation Democracy's 10th anniversary and culminating at the 2025 Global Summit.
The GMAB Assembly convened in to strengthen collaboration and prepare for impactful leadership. This marked the first in-person gathering for the new GMAB cohort, fostering stronger connections and effective program management. The Assembly also set a strong foundation for GMAB members to lead, innovate, and drive impactful change globally. Building on past successes, we introduced 8 task forces tailored to members' interests and skills. These task forces provide opportunities for GMAB leadership, collaboration, and expertise development while ensuring shared ownership of network activities. To maintain transparency and accountability, the board released 2 State of the Network reports in May and September.
2024 was a big year in terms of the GMAB's own effectiveness and transparency. We've created a task force specifically looking at these issues and how to make sure the Global Member Advisory Board is even more accountable to the members of Generation Democracy. We've released 2 State of the Network reports to really highlight some of the things we've been doing as a board together And we're also regularly tracking metrics such as board member attendances at meetings so that you know when you come to vote again in a year's time for your board members how active they've been in terms of their duties you've elected them to do. In the Europe region, we've welcomed new members from across the entire continent, members from Turkey, North Macedonia, Northern Ireland, Slovenia, and many other countries too who've enriched our region. And we also held a very successful event in the Western Balkans, our first Democracy Deep Dive as a regional Europe event, and we were delighted to be greeted by IRI, National Democratic Institute speakers, those from the Westminster Foundation for Democracy, as well as one of the vice presidents for Bosnia and Herzegovina too, who equipped a lot of these local leaders to take even more ownership of their own communities, tell better stories of the change that they're trying to work for, and all the more to be more effective in terms of democratic advocacy in a very complex region.
We have made intentional efforts to ensure GenDem remains a connected and visible force for youth leaderships and democratic engagement worldwide. We launched the GenDem Network WhatsApp community, creating a dynamic platform for members to share opportunities and collaborate regionally. On social media, we have expanded GenDem's presence by managing platforms and producing content like alumni spotlights and sharing member success stories. Additionally, we launched a GenDem YouTube page with 96 videos, including events, highlights, and member podcasts. We are also proud to announce that we have seen rapid growth in the network's LinkedIn presence, reaching over 1,000 followers in less than a year. We also continue to issue GenDem members the opportunity to participate as an official voice of the network as GenDem representatives, as well as to build their individual skills and network. In East Africa, the Generation Democracy Unity Alliance launched a youth tolerance committee to promote religious freedoms and leaderships with 7 of its 12 members from GenDem. GenDem members joined the third MFF cohort. GenDem members also made global strides, with members attending Oslo Freedom Forum, sharing strategies to reclaim democracy in the repressive environments. The Seeing is Believing project, led by Johns Hopkins SAIS and the U.S. mission to NATO, culminated in the report on Youth Leaders WB6 recommendations, presented by members ahead of the NATO summit. Finally, GenDem members co-authored the Understanding Youth Perceptions Toward Authoritarianism report with Johns Hopkins Agora Institute and Democracy Moves.
Serving as the chair of the Virtual Learning Task Force has been a privilege for me, and I'm proud of what we achieved this year. Throughout the virtual learning events and trainings, we created opportunities that transcend borders, sharing experience, learning from experts, and connecting peers around all the world. This year, we partnered with ARI's Women Democracy Network and Conflict Prevention and Stabilization Team to bring your insights and resources that empower our work globally. We also witnessed the power of the regional collaboration through the virtual learning event co-hosted with Accountability Lab in Pakistan. This moment reflects what makes Generation Democracy very special: our commitment to equip young leaders with tools, knowledge, and network to drive democratic challenges globally.
Just before the Generation Democracy Global Summit, participants from leading organizations gathered for the inaugural Partnerships Day. This event brought together youth-led and supporting organizations to explore opportunities for collaboration and strengthen partnerships for future programs. The day featured organizational presentations on structures, goals, and engagement opportunities, followed by a panel on meaningful youth engagement. Insights from the discussion informed the creation of a shared goal statement for future collaboration. The day ended with participants signing a partnerships declaration, affirming their commitment to mutual respect, cooperation, and a shared purpose. This year, we also announced the launch of our Road to 2025 program, an exciting initiative to celebrate the 10th anniversary of GenDem. This milestone marks a decade of empowering youth leaders and fostering political and civic engagement worldwide. The highlight of our journey is the 2025 GenDem Anniversary Summit. This landmark event will bring together exceptional young leaders, alumni, and key stakeholders to celebrate a decade of achievements.
As Sabrina has said, we have made partnerships, we have built bridges, and we have launched amazing initiatives throughout the world, one of them being our white paper, which we presented in Seoul at the Summit for Democracy 3 this year. And of course, our flagship event, the Generation Democracy Global Summit, which was held in Vilnius, Lithuania, where we engage with key stakeholders like the President of the Republic of Kosovo, Ms. Vjosa Osmani, or the Defense Minister of Estonia, Mr. Hanno Pevkur, and discussed key initiatives and topics which impact youth globally. So, once again, in my own name and in the name of the Generation Democracy Network Global Member Advisory Board, I wish to thank IRI, the International Republican Institute, for giving us the support needed to implement all of those activities. And about that, I wish to thank you, our members, who are the founding force of this network. So, at the end, we all wish you a
happy holidays and a prosperous 2025.
And have a happy new year for 2025.
ينعاد عليكم عقبال كل سنة يا رب، كل سنة وانتم بخير.
Asukas Anayno Igodan.
Selamat Tahun Baru.
Z Novim rokom!
Muy feliz Año Nuevo.
Gilotsabt Achal Tzets.
и сретну Нову год.
And with that, the 2024 season comes to an end.